Hey Gauchos, it's Marv. Welcome to another episode of GauchoTV. This week I got a lot to get to. I've got an update on the losing weight for less. I've got weird new products, and kicking it off with this week's top 5. I started with the top 5 worst for you fast food breakfasts, but ended up with just the top 5 grossest ones. It's kind of the same thing, actually, when you think about it. So here's stuff that if you want to kill yourself slowly from the inside, head to the old fast food drive-thru tomorrow morning, or here's what to avoid if you want to live a long and prosperous life. And hey, no hate. I've tried almost all of these at one time or another. We were all in college once. It's no shame in my game. Maybe a little shame. Number 5 was a tie, actually, for the enormous omelet sandwich from Burger King, which got a lot of play in the media a couple years ago because it's huge and awful for you. And the Hardee's double sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, which is exactly what it sounds like. Number 4 is the double croissant, which is Burger King's version of the Hardee's double sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Either way, what we're saying is when you double up the sausage and egg, you're doubling the cholesterol and fat and sodium, obviously. Number 3 is Burger King's biscuit and sausage gravy platter, which is the big platter, and most people tend not to get this because they're driving anyway, so if you're in the drive-thru, less likely that you'll grab this one because gravy is pretty unwieldy behind the wheel. You shouldn't be eating behind the wheel either, or texting, but I digress. Number 2 is McDonald's deluxe breakfast. Now, McDonald's has the big breakfast, but they also have the deluxe breakfast, which is actually, deluxe is code for worse for you than big. And the number 1 gross one, this was a recent announcement, and this is also going to be mentioned later on in Weird Products, Carl's Jr.'s Breakfast Burger. 780 calories, 51 grams of fat, over 1,000 grams of sodium. Perhaps the single worst thing. It's a burger with an egg and bacon and tater tots. Ugh. Sounds good, doesn't it? I mean, take a look at it. It looks good. It's a good-looking breakfast burger. Anyway, thanks to Care2, WebMD, and Men's Health, I kind of culled this information from those 3 sources and made my own list from all of those great options. And now, more GauchoTV. Enjoy your breakfast. Alright everybody, so it's been a while since we've done a weird product update. It's been several episodes, so I figured it was time to do another GauchoTV weird product update. Look at that font. That is nice. That is nice. Okay, so kicking it off, this was making the rounds this week. You might have even seen something about it. The Candwich. Now, this product is not yet in production. They want to go into production later this year. It is exactly what it sounds like. It is a sandwich in a can, on the go. Some of the most disturbing factors of the Candwich are it requires no refrigeration, which isn't that big of a deal on a couple of the flavors. It's supposed to come in 3 flavors. Peanut butter jelly grape, peanut butter jelly strawberry. Now, that's not that big of a deal. You see peanut butter and jelly sitting on the shelf. It's shelf stable, no problem. But then you look at the 3rd flavor, barbecue chicken. That's barbecue chicken in a can as a sandwich that requires no refrigeration. Sound good? No, it does not. It sounds disgusting. Here's a common problem. I know you've had it, I've had it. You're running, you're jogging, or maybe you're stripping at a club, and you realize you don't have a place to hold your gun. You need a small firearms. Well, that's the makers of Thunderwear have answered that long-told problem. For 45 bucks, you can get a pair of Thunderwear, which is exactly what it sounds like. It is a holster that fits like underwear, and you can wear it while you're jogging, or you can wear it. I mean, it's pretty skimpy. And as you can see here, now you can finally say, that is a gun in my pocket, and I'm glad to see you. Okay, so while we're in your swimsuit area, we might as well address the next weird product. It's cashmere toilet paper. A company in the UK is making it, thankfully not available in the US, at least not that I'm aware of. And if there's any one product that really wraps up the idea of tone deafness to the bad economy, it would be cashmere toilet paper. And don't be misled, the toilet paper is not made purely of cashmere because it would be really prohibitively expensive even for the stupidest of rich people. It is instead cashmere infused. I don't know what that means. Whenever I hear the word infused, I get the sense that they just brush some cashmere over some regular toilet paper and then wrap it up. I don't know. I don't know. It's enriched with the magic of cashmere. Think about what you're doing with this paper. Does it need to be cashmere? It just needs to be softer than what you'd find in a bus station. Another product on the list, Perky Jerky. It is teriyaki pepper jerky infused with guarana, because they've run out of beverages to put energy drinks in. There's, you get your 5-hour energies. They put it in booze. Finally, they had to find a way to get it in your dried spiced meats. Of course, this seems like it was inevitable, and so you've got Perky Jerky. It's fun to say. Is it fun to eat, though? On any level? And finally, for you gauchos living in LA, Carl's Jr., who we mentioned in the top 5, is test marketing a new burger, the foot-long cheeseburger. It's only $4, starts at $4. I don't know if you have to pay extra for upgrades. Still, the whole concept is kind of horrifying. It is a foot-long sandwich on sandwich bread made into a cheeseburger. So. I'll have numbers next week for you on how much I've spent per pound lost so far. I've been on the program 1 week, the program of my own making, and it's time for the weigh-in, so let's do it. All right, it's been a week, and it looks like I'm down about a pound, maybe 2. Not bad, not a bad start. I will keep you updated. You can also follow me at GauchoMarv on Twitter or gauchomarv.trainio.com. In the meantime, that's it for this week's episode of Gaucho TV. If you have any ideas for weird products or comments, put them here on the blog. Otherwise, I will see you next time.